3, 2, 1, action.
Cállate.
Action.
You cállate.
3.
I love coyotes.
I just said action.
I know, this is
Ready?
part of it.
Yeah.
We're having an authentic conversation, Tiff.
Yeah,
It's really
Tiff.
off the record.
We already started it before you. We already started before you.
I'm scared.
Action. Welcome back to Off the Record. We talk about whatever we want.
Whatever we want.
Well, apparently not, because Tiff won't let us talk about it.
Says we could talk about whatever we
I
want.
thought that it was just after the action.
In Tiff's defense, you guys, everyone's joking. No one's really upset at Tiff, okay?
I am so mad at Tiff right now. We're beefing.
David was so mad, he left. We had to call Nikki.
Yeah.
I know, exactly. He was so mad she had to come and film
David
it.
was like,
happens
Tiff
with Tiff.
always yells at us all the time. I can't take this.
You guys actually hear my yelling? Oh, cool. I thought you guys just tuned me out, so that's why I have to like emphasize.
Hey Nikki, so what are you doing today? Oh, fuck.
David cried. He cried.
Okay, now everyone knows you're lying.
David cries.
David never cries.
David cries in yelling fucks. He just, that's how he cries. There's fucks pour out of his.
Yeah. Fuck. F-U-C-K. F-U-C-K.
David cries his pillow, like his fucking pillow's sogged with tears. That's why he can't go to sleep. That's why he has insomnia, because he's like,
What's insomnia?
I caught that too.
Insomnia.
What's insomnia?
insomnia. I gotta stuff your nose.
What is happening over there?
What do you think makes David cry?
David? We hurt his feelings like a motherfucker. That fool's weak.
He's sensitive.
He's really sensitive.
Yup. And then he's all like, JK's always mean to me. And then he's crying like that. And then that's why he can't wake up early in the morning to train with us. Because every night he's crying.
So you know what's really, really cool? All the girls are planning an all-girl trip, and I'm super excited.
yeah.
And that only reminded me because he was going like crying, and I'm like, that's what we're not gonna be doing. We're gonna be going wild.
What are you guys gonna do?
Please.
Playing with each other's boobs and stuff.
Yes!
Probably.
We're gonna take off our tops. Do you wanna
Oh,
come?
yours is bigger, but does it weigh more? Mine weighs more. Was it denser? I don't know.
All right, we invited Boze, but
Yeah, we tried.
said
No,
she
that's
doesn't have
okay.
money.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Do you have boobs?
Yeah, well, yeah. And one time, the first titty I ever touched was Gio's. I don't know if you knew that. Fun fact.
It happened here.
It happened
yeah,
here.
you saw it here
On
first.
JK News.
Wait, did they catch it on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh.
I watched that clip back and I was surprised because like Bart, I'm sorry, but I noticed it with my hand. It did a little pulsate, you know, real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I stole that shit.
Bart wants to touch Steve's dick, so you know he understands.
For scientific
on a girls trip. Is it planned already?
We have not planned.
No, but everyone's in.
Are you guys gonna go to Six Flags since you never get a chance to go?
No, we're gonna go somewhere nice.
Yeah, somewhere cool.
Oh, you mean like an
Somewhere
actual
relaxing.
like?
Valencia is very relaxing.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Should we do a guys trip on the same time?
You guys always do trips.
You guys can't enjoy
writers
that.
Retreats.
Yeah, you have to watch babies.
I don't gotta watch no baby.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
you got 2 fur babies, dummy.
I got dog sitters, girl.
You know what? As the unbiased party here, you know, the girls that are going on the trip, you boys considering going on one, and as a person that won't be going, I think that I should have the final say, and y'all can't go.
Yes, yes. She's one of us.
There's
You're
more.
not in our secret group chat, so how are you gonna stop us?
Oh, I'm there.
We got more than one secret group.
I'm there. You seen that strange number with no photo that's just there?
Girls know all the secrets that you guys know.
How many group chats do we have?
You guys have 4.
What are they?
The MMA sparring one,
Okay.
the gun one.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
The movie, the writing one?
You're wrong already. You're right. You're wrong on all of them already.
Yeah, whatever.
Right.
See?
What are they then?
I'm not gonna tell you. It's secret.
Well, then how do I know that you're? How do I know
No,
that?
I'm the answer key. I look at your problems. I'm like, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's
I know,
wrong.
but who
that's
checks
wrong.
the teacher?
No
The
one
school
does.
board, right?
No one checks the teacher.
Oh, look at Joe. Look at all of a sudden he doesn't know how to talk.
Guys have like group chats that are by category, like the MMA and the gun group chat. But
We got
like
2 fight clubs.
I feel like for girls, our categories are: this is the group without April, this is the group without like dead ass, like that's fucked up.
It is like that.
It's so true.
Fucked up.
Real shit. It just really is. Like I used to like my friends and I. We used to do like girls' nights, and there was one girl that like she had like some risky shit. She ended up on Reddit. Like she ended up on Reddit because of a really cringy tweet.
Damn, girls always talking shit behind each other's back.
Look, she ended up on Reddit. I can't have all that. And it was like, it was really cringy.
Well, I'll wait for you to tell me off camera because I don't want you to jeopardize anybody's life.
Dude, I've divulged some information. Like when I told y'all about the person who told me that their penis was structurally like compatible with the female G-spot.
They saw the video?
I was like,
Every single female G-spot.
Yes.
It's like different for
That's
every.
how blessed he is.
Oh, you saw the video?
I'd be curious.
I'm so sorry.
No, did he see the video though?
You said it, boy. You said it. Like you said it, but like, look, it's under wraps. Okay, it's under wraps.
Yeah, no one knows who you're talking
That
about.
was between me, him, and God. All right.
And now, JK.
Yeah.
Again, a second time. A second.
Oh, I'm a snitch. Why am I a snitch? I feel like I'm a snitch.
Reddit.
If I was a girl and a guy said that his dick is good for my G-spot, I'd be like, hook me up, please.
Ew.
It's always the most asshole guys, though.
But you're.
That's why, as guys,
No,
we don't
because
think the way girls do.
You
We
don't
would-
think about it because you don't have girls that you're. So in the beginning, right, you're like, oh damn, this is tight because all these girls want me, right? But then after you have so many girls to choose from that now you're picking the fine ass girls that you like, right? So you're like, damn, this is still tight. But then all that's hitting you up now are like the fucking gremlins of the girl crew, and you're like, fuck man, I don't want this anymore.
But what if she sucks really good dick
That's
though?
what I'm saying. So what if the gremlin is like, hey,
Talented gremlin.
perfect mouth for every penis that ever lived.
But her breath is stanky, like
Hey, it
everything
just needs
about
to stay
her just
down
looks
there.
dirty.
I could wash my dick after.
You're lying. You have
I'd be
standards.
like,
Gio, don't be a hater on the gremlin girl.
Or the gremlin people. and gremlins it's all relative, all right?
Yeah.
Like it's all to each person.
I think guys are scientists. They'll try and experiment a lot.
I like how you phrased it. You can get
No.
away with almost anything if you phrase it correctly.
we have to test every hypothesis.
No, I think
her
I call
hypothesis is her mouth fits on every dick and can make them come.
bullshit. I
We
call
have to test
bullshit
it.
because this is coming from a mind of someone that doesn't get hit on like 24/7.
Bart comes in with a clipboard with 3 columns. He was like, all right, trial 1, begin.
That's how he wanted to touch Steve's dick. He's like, I just for scientific purposes
Yeah.
need
With
to
his
see.
science hat on.
I mean, let's look at the difference, like how low guys will go to nut versus a girl. It's very different.
Right. I have a pretty
Guys,
good imagination. I
mean,
don't really need.
You know, I fucked a couch, so.
Guys would be willing to
Accent.
stick their dicks in random gas station bathrooms that say like glory hole.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck it. It could be another man on the other side, but I don't care.
Oh, what if it gets bit?
You would? Would you
Some
for
guys
real?
like that.
I'm speaking for guys.
But you're
and
part
the
of that
majority-
group. Would
The
you?
majority of guys would. I jacked off in a porta potty.
Yes, he did.
You've heard this story.
I don't
To a
remember this.
Victoria's Secret catalog.
Wait, but why?
There's a lot of reasons why. Okay.
Okay, I feel like with guys,
I have bad breath.
Would you girls jack off in a porta potty?
If I haven't fucking had it in forever,
Those fancy porta potties that have like wood floors.
Hell no, it's fucking full of marine shit.
Why did you jack off in
I
there?
can do it in my bed and no one will
'cause
know.
What is the context?
Well, it's cause like when you're like training, you know, you get horny, you know, and it's just all dudes, and then so you just
Training
you get
for
the
what?
Marine Corps.
Okay.
The Marine training.
Say that.
you guys are so reckless with your like peni that like it's always the benefit outweighs the risk. Like, could I get caught jerking off in this porta potty? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna finish.
Not even getting caught. It smells like shit in there.
It smells like shit in there, and you have a loaded rifle, but you're like, hey,
You could shoot your dick off,
Shit.
or I could finish.
That is the only place that you could jack off. I would do it.
yeah. They even have a saying: "You're not a real Marine until you rub one out in a porta potty."
Is it really?
Yeah. They do.
Wait a minute. Now, but when you're like in the military, so you're just around dudes like all the time.
Like if you're a girl in the military and if you're average, you're a fucking goddess.
Oh, so because like guys want to get with them so bad because they're horny in the field. They'll be like, would you like my sandwich? Would you like my apple?
Yeah, the ratio's even crazier. Think about one
Guys
girl.
are so stupid.
Think about one girl, like 2 girls, 300 dudes. Think about that.
Guys are
There's a lot more girls now, though, right?
Yeah, that's why it's 2 dudes. That's why now
so
it's 2
funny.
girls, 300 dudes.
Wow.
You don't think there's more than 2 girls?
I mean, but the ratio still imbalances his point.
Yeah.
Or maybe 3 girls, 500 dudes.
But in that case, then, do they have like their own sleeping quarters and their own?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would be scared if that many horny dudes were around me all the time. I'd be
And it
frightened.
depends on the service.
I lived in Hollywood alone, and that was pretty much the same. Like
A bunch of horny
you walk down the street at night, because I lived like on Hollywood Boulevard, and I would just be walking to get groceries. I'd walk everywhere because parking's a bitch, and so I would walk everywhere. But like you're dealing with the guys that like just got out of the nightclubs and they haven't gotten laid yet, and like you get surrounded. Like, where are you going? And they follow me home. It's fucking frightening.
It's your fault for being pretty.
It's my fault for being a female and alone. That's it.
But that's what I mean, though. Guys are the lowest of the lows. Like they will fuck fucking sewer if they could. It's pretty bad. It's disgusting, man. I don't know. But I mean, what were we talking about?
We're talking about girls tripping head, or that.
Oh yeah. And like I said,
I'm with Tiff. We were talking about the girls.
oh, like how we would get it, even if she said, because if she's like, I got bomb mouth, like guys would be like, oh really?
He went with that one.
Yeah.
You have bomb mouth?
Instead of the trip.
I'm a fucking 2-finger comer.
What? What does that mean?
Like that's a talent. Like I can make it come in 2 fingers.
Oh, that the girl says that.
No, because like okay, so you know,
the girl says
going back to what the guy was bragging to you, right? The guy was like, I got a dick that hits all G spots, right?
Yeah.
But then you won't know that until you actually do it, and you're like, oh, you tricked me, man. This shit sucks.
So, but at the end, he still wins.
Yeah.
Because he got a nut, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's your girl's thought process. 'Cause for a guy, if a girl said, hey, my mouth can make any guy come, it's a perfect shape. If after if it's not that way, we won't go, oh man, she got the best of me. You know?
That's so true.
So good.
I would have
Doesn't matter what, it's your shit going into their shit.
No, we just don't think that way.
More like a free lunch where you're like, well, it wasn't the best, but I'm full. Thank you.
He has a free lunch, Joe. Everyone knows that.
Wow.
That's how different it is.
That is
wild. Very different.
We just don't think like that. So.
We're just like, thanks.
Meanwhile, like all girls, like I feel like during sex, especially like a first time, we're like, does he like me? Like,
I gotta think, because I had to think about that one, because when I was single and like after a certain amount of weeks without sex, like I just need it. Like if a guy walks by, like any guy walking by, I'm like picturing them. I don't know. That's how it is. Like after 6 weeks is like I learned is my cutoff. And so if a guy had proposed that to me at that point, like if I was single and had been 6 weeks without sex, I might just like.
I think a lot of guys would have loved a lot of girls like you just chilling at the club.
You would be surprised. Because then I would tell these guys, I only want sex, like I don't want a relationship, I don't want to date,
you're right.
I don't want any of that.
You're right.
And they wanted the relationship.
You know, yeah, it's because
It's always that.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
It's the thing. This is the thing. Like, so.
But the one I want a relationship with, you know.
I would say I would say the majority of guys out there are more the relationship type. They're more traditional. They want to be with a girlfriend. They want to live that like fairy tale romance. The problem is 80% of guys out there are it's really hard for them to get girlfriends. Like if you ask most guys, like they would only have a handful of experiences when it comes to girls. But the 20% of guys are the ones that are actually dating everyone. So the girls are exposed to these jerks and assholes and all these other guys because that doesn't reflect the majority of men. The majority of men are just chilling with their group of guys, and then they spend most of their time with other guys, and they're not dating left and right.
well, it's also, I feel like girls, like, I don't know about y'all, but my picker was off for the longest time.
Well, yeah, because you pick the one that you have like psychological issues with. Like you're like supposed to work out your psychological issues, and that's why you keep picking the wrong guy. Like my pattern was like, oh, the same bad traits each time. The same red flags every time, and yet I'm like, no, I could fix them. They're nice.
Dudes are the same too.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys go for the best boob quality and the boob butt quality.
Do guys just
and
go
the
for
face
like
quality.
hottest girl, and then they realize like,
and
wait a minute.
convince themselves that they're such great people. They're so delusional. They'll be like, the hotter they are, the better the person they are.
That's funny.
Do you think it has anything to do with like, now that you got a little arm candy, you're like, I get to show her off, like that adds a little bit of ego to it?
I think that's a huge part of it too. Especially if a guy like gets a girl that's way out of his league, or he thinks she is and he has low self-esteem, that's when guys turn super weird and insecure. Like you probably all had this experience where like you meet someone cool and you actually like them, everything's genuine, and then they get hella jealous. They always want to control you. They're afraid they're gonna lose you. All these things happen.
They're doing the things that make them lose you.
And then
and then they go see.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah.
gonna leave me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they push you away with their own insecurities.
It's because they put you on a
knew it.
pedestal.
No, it's your fault.
Yeah.
And then when you start being human,
Yeah.
like they're like, whoa, I wasn't ready for this. You're supposed to just be hot. Stop that.
Yeah.
Get hot again. Stop crying.
And then you would like jerks and players because they're probably talking to 20 women.
Some what?
Jerks some players.
Because
Jerks
you're
and
not
players.
important.
I thought you said you're gonna jerk some
I heard
players.
that too.
Like just jerking off the whole football team. I was like,
Oh,
when?
that's what I thought. You said,
No.
Oh, I thought you were
Jerks
jerks
and
and players.
Jerks and players.
Oh, I was jerking players. I did the wrong.
When you're young, it tends to happen. Not for everyone, but when you're young, girls are attracted to that because they seem so confident, right? Because they don't care. But the difference is they spread their they don't put all their eggs in one basket. So if they're talking to 20 girls, then it doesn't matter if one ditches them or they get stood up or whatever because they spread the risk.
Oh.
Yeah.
I always dated nerds and funny guys, so I think that's why when like the ones that I would sleep with and be like, I just want sex, they were like comedian nerd guys, and so then they wanted a relationship. So that
They
makes
didn't have
sense.
that many girl experiences.
Yeah,
so they're
yeah.
just so it's hard for them.
But then one time I dated this guy that I thought was a nerdy comedian dude, and then he actually was secretly a player, and that was like his that was his
game.
tactic.
That was his get. That was his get in. Got it.
Wow.
Mind blown.
Wow. I mean, Bart's close relative told me, or told us, or told you. What was the story? Blowjob story. Remember, you tell the story. You tell it.
So I have a relative that went to a school very close to the city that you grew up in, and college.
Oh, me?
Yeah, it's a big party town.
Okay, yeah.
Big party town.
Yeah, it's an STD town.
Yeah, so he went to a school very close to that area, and there's this girl that gave him a blowjob 3 times, and then he was like, "Hey, do you want to be my girlfriend?" She was like, "Ew, no," and he was like, "What the fuck? This is crazy. You sucked my dick 3 times."
I see. I would never suck a dick unless we were dating.
Oh.
That's too intimate.
Yeah.
I
Suck your dick unless we're dating. You bought me dinner. Like
That's
we
why
are
it's so weird.
dating.
So weird.
I know it is weird.
And he was sad.
And the funny thing is
he got a
he wanted a
blowjob and he was like really sad that night.
Yeah, he wanted a relationship, but girls would use this guy for sex.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, he busted nuts and then he was sad that night.
So funny.
Is he really hot?
Some people use it to validate themselves.
Like I got him.
No, I mean like oh, I'm so good at sucking dick, like you know, and like think about like
I never got practiced on.
like yeah.
I know, I would have loved to get
Was she-
I
practice.
want to just be used for validation. That would be awesome.
Or was she like a good 5'6", you know? Do you know what she looked like?
I don't know.
Yeah, so like let's
It's
say
a funny concept that a girl would be like this. Take that, motherfucker.
I mean it is. It could be a thing. Like what if she was just wildly insecure but she knew that she sucked a mean dick and she was like, or I want to get better at it. I want to secure my man with my dick sucking skills.
Well, there's a certain level of power that comes with good dick sucking skills. Like you now are in control.
Take over me.
I also get if that girl was like spreading her skills on like 20 different guys.
Right.
But if you have a repeat customer, like that person.
How do you know other people weren't repeat customers with her?
True.
She could be like just running a dick sucking game all day, you know?
She could be practicing. What if she's trying to get an ex back and he loved getting his dick sucked? She's just like, I suck all these dicks.
I think that's exactly.
Get back at her dad. Her dad's like
a crackhead. Gotta get my fucking dick.
And I also think that your close relative was giving her the attention that she wanted. So then she was like, oh, I'm gonna play with this dude's head and then get my own confidence
Jollies or
up.
whatever.
Yeah, and then as soon as he like wanted the relationship, she was just like, I knew it, but nah, dude, you ain't my type.
Did she
She's all
suck
like,
his dick
all
again?
these guys are on me.
After that, no.
Wow, she stopped sucking his dick after he asked her out?
Wow.
Hilarious.
I ain't that kind of girl.
Whoa, this is getting too personal.
Damn. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, because if I hook up with someone that I'm not dating officially, then we're using condoms. So I'm not sucking dick. Like I wouldn't suck dick. I wouldn't put my mouth on a penis that hasn't been tested yet.
You're very
me.
safe.
Yeah, I'm very safe.